The call came from my mother. She sounded calm. Too calm. She said, "We're having a family dinner. Everyone will be there. You should come." I almost said no. Family dinners had never ended well for me. But something in her voice made it sound important. So I went. The moment I opened the door, I felt it. Conversations stopped. Chairs shifted. Eyes followed me. This wasn't a casual dinner. It felt like I had walked into a courtroom where everyone already knew the verdict. My seat was waiting for me, at the very end of the table, far from my parents, far from my sister, close enough to be seen, far enough to be isolated. That wasn't accidental. My sister started it. She looked at my clothes and laughed. Not loudly, just enough for others to hear. Then she said, "You actually wore that?" A few people smiled. No one defended me. My father stood up with his glass. He said he wanted to talk about family values. Then he said, "Some people here take more than they give." And again, his eyes landed on me. My heart started pounding. My mother didn't raise her voice. She didn't have to. She said calmly, "You've always been an embarrassment to this family." The table went quiet. That silence was louder than shouting. They waited for my reaction. Tears, anger, an apology. I felt all of it rise in my chest. But I swallowed it, because crying would have given them exactly what they wanted. What they didn't know was that this wasn't the first time. And it wasn't the first time I had prepared. 2 weeks earlier, after another humiliation, I had called a lawyer. Not for revenge. For protection. My uncle leaned forward and said, "Why are you so quiet tonight?" I looked around the table. Everyone was watching me now. And for the first time, I wasn't afraid of their eyes. I stood up slowly. My hands weren't shaking. I reached into my bag and placed an envelope on the table. Thick. Official. The laughter stopped. The doorbell rang. My father frowned. I said quietly, "That's for me." The lawyer walked in, introduced himself, and said, "This family dinner involves documented misconduct." My sister started yelling. My mother demanded explanations. But the lawyer kept talking. About finances. About manipulation. About evidence. Their confidence collapsed in real time. I looked at them and said, "You humiliated me because you thought I was powerless." I paused. "You were wrong." I didn't wait for responses. I didn't need closure. I walked out. Not angry, just free. Some families don't want peace. They want control. And sometimes, the strongest thing you can do is stop begging to belong. If you've ever been humiliated by the people who were supposed to protect you, backhand index pointing right, like this video. Backhand index pointing right, follow the channel. Backhand index pointing right and comment story 2 if you want the next story. Silence isn't weakness. It's patience.